with Never Grow Up Vacations, and now it's time to come fly with Amy. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Amy, and I am a professional traveler who just happens to be a travel agent, and I like bringing you along with me. So in today's video, we are going to see a couple different things. I'm going to first talk about the boarding process for Carnival Cruise Lines as of today's filming, which today's date, we are boarding on August 19th. So everything I tell you is effective as of August 19th. And as you all know, hopefully, the cruising world is ever changing as it relates to COVID procedures. So if you're watching this video after the fact, which you would be, please double check what I'm about to tell you today. I will try to drop a comment if things do change, but sometimes I just cannot even keep up. So let's get to the important stuff. So yes, I am setting sail on yet another cruise. We are sailing Carnival Cruise Lines on the Carnival Liberty. The dates we are sailing are August 19th to August 22nd. Yes, it's just a short little weekend cruise, but why not cruise for your weekend? As most of you hopefully know, we do live in Orlando. So for us, Port Canaveral is a hop, skip, and a jump away. When I say that, an hour. It's really close. So I'm excited because I haven't sailed Carnival in a number of years. We sailed Carnival last right before the pandemic. So we are sailing the Carnival Liberty, and we are so excited to be on the boat. Yes, it's only a quick little 3-night cruise, but we are so excited. As of today's filming, we are vaccinated sailors, and we do not need a COVID test prior to getting on board, which is so nice. Don't get me wrong, I'm all about COVID procedures and making sure people are sailing safely, but you know, it's at the point where some of these procedures can probably start to drop because testing 2 days prior is not going to make or break whether you're gonna get COVID on the boat. Personal opinion. So at this point, as I had said, we do not need to test prior. Carnival made the announcement a couple weeks ago that 5 or less days, you do not need to test if you are vaccinated. If you're unvaccinated, you still need to test 2 days prior. They have a whole list. I believe it was PCR and antigen, but please double check that before you sail. In addition, we do need to fill out health forms, you know, just the traditional, are you having COVID symptoms, which we are not. As some of you may or may not know from my following, I just had COVID a couple weeks ago. So I have the antibodies, I am good to go, I'm re-upped for another couple of months. So we're real excited about this cruise. It's excited to start to see some of that, you know, COVID procedures dropping because we have now sailed a couple times. And the worst part about cruising during COVID is that moment when you're waiting for your COVID test to come back because you're pumped, you're packed, you're ready, and your positive test could ruin that. So obviously we want to be able to sail safely, but in the same respect, at some point we got to move on from that. So super pumped to bring y'all along. In the rest of this video, you will see a room tour. We have an ocean view cabin, so I'm going to take you through that. And then the next video after today's video is you'll see a full ship tour of the Carnival Liberty. So I'm really excited to bring y'all along, and let's go set sail. All right, so just a quick check-in. So we are at the terminal. We are all checked in. Do adhere to your boarding time process. So our boarding time was in the morning, so we were here on time. Make sure that you check in at your, I want to say it was 14-day mark, double check that, but that will assign your boarding group. You do need to adhere to that, or they will tell you to go hang out somewhere else. So the boarding process, you get in your little line, you then go to check your passports, check your, in this case, they're still using Verifly for vaccination cards and or COVID testing, whatever your requirement may be. And then we went through security screening, just like TSA, and now we're just chilling. So we're gonna wait a little bit here for our group to be called. It may be an hour, it may be 2 hours. Honestly, I'm not really sure. So I'll kind of update you on that. And then all right, we are back and we are boarding the boat. This is like easily the best part. We are on the gangway, heading on board. The process was so easy. I didn't even bother showing the terminal because we just hung out for a little bit. I got some stuff done. So here we go, heading on the boat. All right, so I'm about to give you a stateroom tour. We do have an ocean view room for this sailing. It's only 3 nights, so we did not see the value in getting a balcony, so just an ocean view. We are, for reference, in 2426 on the Carnival Liberty, so make note of that. I don't mind being low. By being low, you don't always feel the motion quite as much, so if it does get rocky, we should be pretty good down here. We are closer to the aft of the ship, so we're actually really close to an elevator, which is also a really nice perk. So let me turn you around and show you this room. All right, coming into the stateroom, obviously the stateroom door, you do have a couple different closets right here, so I'm gonna show you what's inside all of them. It's actually a lot of closet space. You do have plenty of hangers. Again, this is only a 3-night sailing, so I mean, we're sure not gonna fill it up. You do have your life jackets, hope we don't need those. Plenty of space. Also over here, you have extra bedding in the event that you need to pull out the extra bed. You then have your safe here, which plenty of space. Plenty of space. Okay, going on to the bathroom. Okay, you do have your shower. I will admit, and you know I'm honest on this vlog, I dislike the curtain because it will stick to you and it makes it difficult. I prefer a shower door, but it is what it is. Pretty standard cruise ship shower. I do like most cruise lines nowadays, and even hotels have that clothing line, so it's good for bathing suits. Standard cruise ship toilet, really nothing to write home about. And then you do have your vanity here, a little bit of storage and trash down there. If you've ever been on a Carnival cruise, this room is like the traditional Carnival room. I've been cruising Carnival for probably about 20 years. No, probably not that long. Maybe about 20 years. And the rooms all look the same. I know some of the newer ships look a little bit different. So vanity there. You do have plenty of drawer space with hair dryer, and then obviously the other drawers are empty. There is a little chair there to pull out and do your hair. I'm not sure if this drawer is stuck, so TBD on that one. Fridge. You do have some cabinets here, just little knick-knack drawers, TV, some additional storage there. The mirrors really help it to make it look a little bit larger, so that's nice. You do have, this does pull out into a second bed, so if you do, you can comfortably sleep 4 in this room. It's only the 2 of us, but note that this does pull out. For my video, I do want to comment, you know I'm always honest. You can see that this is a pretty weathered room. I will admit that. The rest of the ship doesn't like quite look this bad, but I will admit that this room looks pretty weathered. We do have a king-size bed. If you are 2 people wanting to split a bed, they do pull these beds apart. So this is actually 2 twins pushed together to make it a king, but you could make it 2 twins and just pull it apart, and that's why there's that little awkward gap right there. And then, as I mentioned, we do have an ocean view room, which right now we're currently looking at pelicans. Lots of pelicans. So we're about to fly away soon, or we're about to not fly away because we're not flying. We're about to sail away in a little bit, but have fun to watch the pelicans. So that is our full room. I'll show you one more vantage point here. There you go. Overall, it'll be just fine for 3 nights. Just note, I don't know, my personal preference is I don't think I would stay in a room without a balcony if it was longer than 3 nights. I think longer I would for sure get a balcony. So hope that was helpful. There was our embarkation video and ship tour. Hopefully this video was helpful to you. Obviously we're on the Carnival Liberty, but Carnival is a pretty darn consistent product unless you're on some of the newer ships. From an accommodation standpoint, it's about the same. So what you see this room to be is a lot of what the older Carnival ships all do look like. We were on the Carnival Pride right before COVID and the room looked identical. So kind of note that. If you're looking for a little bit more of an elevated experience with Carnival, definitely check out their newer ships such as the Mardi Gras. Those accommodations are a little bit more high end than what I'm showing you today. But again, for 3 nights, you know, sailing out of what we are considering our home port, you know, it's a weekend cruise. We're gonna have a great time. We're gonna be enjoying the ship. So at the end of the day, the stateroom doesn't really make that much of a difference to us. But hopefully this video was helpful to you. The next video within the series is going to be a full ship tour. So you get to see the Carnival Liberty in all its glory. And then who knows where we're gonna be traveling to next. If you are looking to book your next vacation, go ahead and reach out to me with the details listed in the description down below. And like this video, please subscribe to my channel so I can keep doing amazing, fun things like this. And let's talk about your next vacation and or cruise vacation. And until next time, happy travels, bye.